Hey all you anglers out there in TV land, grab your crawlers and stock your coolers. It's time for another episode of Don and Dean's Fisher Team. As I'm sure all of you well know, I'm Dean Fischer, that's my brother Don, and together we're the Fisher Team. You know, as brothers, Don and I have seen and been through a lot together. And you know what? We've done a heck of a lot of pro angling. We're here with another great program for you this week. Today, we're on beautiful Lake Minnetonka. And I can tell you, we're in for some great fishing.
We're back here with the Don and Dean Fisher Team show, coming at you right off of Lake Minnetonka, beautiful Minnetonka, Minnesota.
Absolutely beautiful day today.
Last week was fun off in Mille Lacs, but we're back here down closer to cities.
Yep. Now if you're watching the show at home, I know I don't need to tell you how to cast. You already know that. But my new favorite pole, the Berkley Enforcer, is a sick action. Reflex flat Panavision fly, and it just cuts. It's got so much responsiveness even for still being such a long and heavy gauge pole. So it's got a titanium Fairflex in it, and it's just a real good all-around fishing pole. Don and I started our day here in Grays Bay. We were doing some bottom jigging, a little indie rigging, trying to pull up a couple walleyes. But gotta be honest with you, they weren't biting. Don.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the one that got away?
Yeah.
What happened?
Couldn't get her.
Oop, looks like Don might be on.
What?
No? You reading?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Either it's big or no. Let him run, let him run, let him run, let him run, let him run. Let him run, let him run. Is he running? You weeded.
It's scary.
Fishing's a lot like ideas. You know, what we're doing right now, we're in the shallow end. And we're getting only small fish right now. And if you want the big fish, if you want the big ideas, you know, the real inspiring ideas, you gotta dive deeper. You gotta dive deeper, Don. You want?
That's profound.
Those real big fish are down deep.
Profound, Dean.
They're down deep.
Really? Right.
After a while, it was time to move on. You know, you always got to keep moving, and you always got to keep grooving, because when you're out fishing, you need to, if you're not getting bites, and if you're not getting on consistently, it means that nobody's there, you know?
He's right. He's right. You know, I mean, you got to go where
Go where the fish are.
You know, I mean, and
Go where the fish are.
Sometimes what you got to do is you got to kind of watch where everybody else is going. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not just the people, but the birds.
Ideally, right.
Where are they fishing?
Well, Don and I set off to try another of our favorite Lake Minnetonka haunts, Big Island. You know, you never stop learning when you're fishing. You never stop learning something new about yourself and about the fish.
You know, you never stop drinking either.
Hey, Donnie! Amen, brother.
It's true.
And reload! We're loading up.
Sometimes your ammunition runs out, but you just keep restocking, you know?
Always keep your goal beer here.
You gotta keep your beer cold. If your beer's cold, if it's not cold, you're not gonna have a good time.
You're not gonna catch
Once
any
again,
fish.
The theory we tell you every week, what the secret to fishing, have fun.
Yep.
Have fun.
You gonna grab me one, Don?
Speaking of having fun,
Grab me one.
why don't I treat you to a little
Let's have a
Northeaster.
whole one. Well, that beer was just what Don and I needed to turn our luck around. As soon as we kicked a couple back, we started getting lucky. Here we go, folks. This is how Don and I do it. Nothing but, that's just a daredevil right there. Just a simple daredevil, little lure we were trolling through here on our way to the other side of the lake, and double hooked him. Not a bad guy, though. Just a little guy, but he's not bad. Well, Don and I certainly enjoyed our time today on Lake Minnetonka, and we certainly hope that you will be back with us next week when we're back in our favorite boat, the Hull to Stern, and we'll be tossing lines in one of our favorite lakes, Upper Star, just outside of Brainerd. You know, it's not about the beers that you smoke, it's about the fish that you drink. Join us, the Fischer team, next week. And remember, if the fish aren't biting, it doesn't mean you're not having fun. We're going prime time.
It's gonna be crazy.